What is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow rocker here, Rockerman X, and I am here right now. I know it's a little bit later than usual. It's like later on a Saturday night. Saturday's almost over now, but yeah, I'm here with my WWE Survivor Series 2015 pay-per-view predictions. And overall, I don't know. I don't know about this pay-per-view. I mean, Survivor Series, it's one of the big four pay-per-views, but to be fair, I don't know what other people will say, but at least to me at this current stage, it doesn't feel like a big four pay-per-view. I don't know. That's how I'm feeling it. Maybe it's because of the tournament, but then again, there was a tournament back in 99-98 for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. You know, it just doesn't feel like it. I mean, there's no traditional Survivor Series match announced unless they're keeping on the hush-hush. Or if the Undertaker and Kane versus the Wyatt family is going to be the traditional Survivor Series match, but it's not 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. However, it generally is. You know, they mix it up sometimes, but I'm assuming it's going to be 5-on-5 if there is one. So I'm just like, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to belittle the pay-per-view any. I'm not. But I just feel like Survivor Series doesn't feel as what it should feel like. I mean, Survivor Series, one of the big four, as I said. I don't know. I mean, the match card on paper doesn't look that bad. On paper, it actually looks pretty good. But in general, I just don't know how this pay-per-view is going to go out, to be fair. That's my thought on it. I don't know what I haven't seen any other prediction videos yet. I should probably actually watch them, but see what the other people say, if they even mention it. But just to me, it doesn't feel like a pay-per-view. And yes, I know, I've been wearing this shirt almost every video, but that's because it's clean, and I don't wear it that often. I really don't. I don't see me record videos, but I don't wear it that often. Anyway, I don't care what people say. It's comfy. It's more of my sleeping shirt, pretty much why, too. But, yeah. To start off, there's only 6 matches that's actually definitely going to happen. Minus the tournament, which should be 3 of the 6, because one of them you don't know definitely who's going to be in it, but I have a slight feeling who's going to be in it. But the first match of the night, or what I assumed, I don't know, the first match I have to talk about, because I don't think there's even a pre-show match. But anyway, you got Dolph Ziggler versus Tyler Breeze. And overall, I do like this match. As stupid as it may sound, I do kind of like this match. I mean, it may make well, it does make sense. There's a story why this match is happening, but you got Tyler Breeze, NXT guy, officially. I'm assuming has officially been called up to the main roster. And then you got Dolph Ziggler, of course, always a good worker in the ring. Tyler Breeze, I see there is similarities between the two. Tyler Breeze and Dolph, there's similarities between the two, but. And I really do see this match being a good match, whether it be an opening match or whatever. I see this match being a somewhat decent match or a good match, whatever. But I do see this match being a good match. Because there are just similarities between the two and stuff like that, so you know. But if I have to pick a winner here, I'm going to have to go with Dolph Ziggler. Only because that's so weird. I keep hearing beeping in my headset. Okay then. But if I do have to pick, again, a winner, it has to be Dolph Ziggler. Right off the bat, because it's Dolph Ziggler. I mean, I'm not a fanboy of his, or I'm not like a bandwagon of his, but I do think Dolph Ziggler will win. That's how I see it. Now, what's the next match I want to talk about? Really, I don't know what I'm talking about this now. I just got these off.com and I wrote them in order, but we got the Undertaker and Kane, aka the Brothers of Destruction, versus the Wyatt family. And ultimately, again, I see this match being a pretty damn good. I see this match probably being one of my favorite matches of the night. Why I see this match being one of my favorite matches of the night? Because you got the Brothers of Destruction, my old school favorite, one of my old school favorite tag teams, aka Kane and Undertaker, some of my old school favorite guys, against the new school stable that is like a new era of Undertaker and Kane, except aka the Wyatt family. And ultimately, again, because it's supposed to be Kane and Undertaker versus 2 members of the Wyatt family, not all 4. Again, I don't know if this is supposed to be the traditional Survivor Series match this year, since it is 25 years of The Undertaker, or if there will be a traditional Survivor Series match this year. I don't know. Maybe because of the tournament there isn't going to be one. I have no idea. But that's probably one of the reasons why it doesn't feel like a Big 4 pay-per-view. I don't know. But ultimately, again, it should be a good match between the two. The theatrics, of course, you know, got Undertaker and Kane with the theatrics. You got the Wyatt family again with their theatrics, and it should just be a good match overall. Both ways, wrestling, in-ring ability, and theatrics. Ultimately, though, you never cross the brothers of destruction. I can't speak. You never cross the brothers of destruction. So my pick for this match has to be Undertaker and Kane, the brothers of destruction, picking up the win, picking up the W. Or yeah, there you go, W. It looks stupid. I don't. Oh. And now the next match, I believe, is for the Divas Championship. I think it is, if I remember right. But we got the Divas Championship on the line. I'm hoping. If not, whoops. But you got Charlotte versus Paige. And ultimately, no offense to Paige, I love Paige. One of my new school favorite divas that I like. It reminds me of the old school, while Charlotte does that too. But if I really had to pick a winner, I have to go Charlotte. Ow, I hurt. I have to go Charlotte winning. Why do I have to go Charlotte winning? Because I don't see her losing a belt anytime soon. I don't see her losing a belt anytime soon. If she does, maybe that'd be one of Swerve WWE pulls for tonight. But I expect at least 2 swerves too. So, well, I'm expecting at least 1 swerve. So there might be another one to balance. Maybe the Paige ones might be a swerve, but really I don't see Charlotte losing. That's really all I gotta say on that. Overall, it should be a good match for a Divas match because Paige, one of the better in-ring divas of today. Got Charlotte, of course, Ric Flair's daughter, which that isn't the reason why I'm saying it. Pretty damn good wrestler, diva wrestler at that, so I'm expecting a good match between the two. But yeah, I'm expecting Charlotte to win and most likely retain the Divas Championship. And now, on with the separate segment of the other 3 matches of the night that I'm expecting. The WWE Championship Tournament. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. I can't even speak. But we got... the first one's probably going to be Roman Reigns versus Alberto Del Rio. And overall, I don't know how I feel about this match. I mean, overall, again, we only got 2 championships going to be on the line. Because, Alberto Del Rio is the Mexican-American or the United States champion, technically. So, overall, his title's not being defended. Same thing with Kevin Owens, though, too. He's the Intercontinental champion. His title's obviously not being going to be defended, but he's in the tournament. So, this is how I see, again, it's probably the reason why he's used about 8 matches. So, it's probably why he's only 6 this time around. Maybe it might be 7. Again, I don't know. I keep getting off track. But as for Roman Reigns versus Alberto Del Rio, I don't know about this match. I feel like it's going to be a good match regardless, but maybe not. I mean, Roman Reigns, bigger guy. We got Del Rio, a.k.a. I don't want to say luchador, but he has that Mexican style. He has that he kind of has that Mexican wrestling style that's not luchador, but I guess that makes sense. But overall, this should be a good match. I don't expect it to be a great match, but I do expect it to be a good match. But just for the sake of it, Roman Reigns is going to win. That's how I see it happening. Roman Reigns is going to beat up Alberto Del Rio. Why? Because this will come and play later. The next match, we got Dean Ambrose versus KO Kevin Owens. And again, I'm expecting this one to be a better match, to be fair, than Reigns versus Del Rio. And because, of course, Kevin Owens, bigger guy, can do bigger things, can do better or more things. Of course, Ambrose, every time he's in the ring, shit gets crazy, no matter what. It can be a little crazy, it can be big crazy, it can be middle crazy, I don't know. But generally when Ambrose steps in the ring, it can get pretty damn crazy. So I'm expecting this match to actually be a pretty damn good match. I mean, it may not be one of my favorite matches tonight going on, but I don't know. But overall, I'm expecting Dean Ambrose to win. Simple as that. Now on to the next match. We got I'm assuming this match is going to happen at... Okay, it's getting ridiculous. I keep hearing noise in my headset. Whoops, but... I'm expecting, though, for the World Heavyweight Championship match to be at Survivor Series, not on Raw the next day or whatever. So, with me saying this, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match in the tournament, Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. That's how this is a prediction all of my own, but I'm assuming most likely it will happen. And before anyone gets on my nerves before I pick who's going to win this, Dean Ambrose, damn good competitor. Would love to see him walk out as champion. Not hopping on bandwagon, just in general, would love to see him come out as champion. Same thing as Roman Reigns. Damn good competitor. Would love to see him come out as champion. I'm not hopping on the Roman Reigns bandwagon either, because I never really enjoy. Well, like Roman Reigns has never been one of my favorite guys either. But ultimately, Roman Reigns, I believe, will. The main reason I'm saying, I believe he's a good competitor, and I believe he could make a good champion. I'm not going to degrade him, but I believe he could make a good champion. Dean Ambrose, same way. Could be a good champion. I don't know. But, so I keep hearing noise in the headset. I think my uncle's messing with the freaking CB radios, and for some reason it's coming through my headset. I don't know. It's so weird when it does that. But, as I was going to say, though, as for the match, though, who I'm going to pick's going to win, Roman Reigns. Simple as that. Why? Because it's predictable, I guess, for Roman Reigns to win, because, you know, they are trying to push Reigns, make him the big guy now, since Seth Rollins is out of the way. They're trying to push Roman Reigns a little bit more. Or trying to push everyone a little bit more, too. But Dean Ambrose, same way with him, trying to push him a little more. But I see Roman Reigns getting the big push and becoming champion. Why? Because unless they pull a swerve, unless WWE does, and this is the swerve that I'm expecting that might most likely, I'm expecting the swerve that will most likely happen. Because unless they pull, because a lot of fans want Dean Ambrose to win over Roman Reigns. Now, I'm not going to boo Roman Reigns, or I'm not going to boo Ambrose. I'm not going to boo, as people want to call him, Cockfist. I'm not going to boo the Lunatic Fringe. I'm expecting a good match between friend enemies, because that's what they are right now, or whatever, between friends. That's what I'm expecting. A good match, competitive match between friends is what I'm expecting. And this is, again, the match, it's going to be a fun match, I'm going to assume. So, overall, but again, unless WWE decides to pull a huge swerve, which would be a swerve most people would expect that they pull, but if they do decide to pull the swerve, that's the only way I'm seeing Dean Ambrose coming out as champion. Not putting down his in-ring ability. That's how I see it. That's how I see it being booked. Roman Reigns, again, the way I've been doing him, we're trying to push him to be the bigger guy at this current stage since Seth Rollins is out of action. So ultimately, my prediction, again, to be the new World Heavyweight Champion by the end of the night will be Roman Reigns. So yeah, that about does it for this. Okay, that's getting annoying. I'm sorry, you guys probably think I'm crazy, you guys probably can't hear it, but overall, this does it for my predictions. I hope you all enjoy them. Some people might have the same predictions. I'm going to assume most likely. Most people do have the same predictions, all but probably Ziggler and Tyler Breeze, or a few little things here and there, but ultimately, that's how I see it. Again, I'm hoping that there's an unannounced traditional Survivor Series match, because without that, this really doesn't feel like a traditional Survivor Series. A Big Four pay-per-view without the traditional Survivor Series match. I don't care what people say. People say, oh, change it up. Well, it really doesn't feel like a Big Four without it. But that's really all I gotta say. And I hope you guys enjoyed these predictions. If you guys want to, comment down below your predictions. And until next time, guys, live free and rock.